Welcome to the channel, my name is Rob, and in today's video I'm going to check out 11 Polish phrases that the Poles love to use, and I'm going to try and work out what they mean in English. If you do enjoy it, hit that like button and subscribe to join for more.
11 odd phrases Poles love to use. Don't divide the skin while it's still on the bear. Nie dziel skóry na niedźwiedziu.
Don't divide the skin while it's still on the bear. Is it something like, don't do something too early before it's like, the fat lady's not sung yet, or, don't cheer until the fat lady's sung or whatever, because until that final whistle goes, the result is not guaranteed. That's what I'm going with.
A Polish way of saying to not celebrate too early. Similar English phrases are don't speak too soon or don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Yes, got it right. Number 1.
Did an elephant stomp on your ear? Czy słoń nadepnął ci na ucho?
What? Did an elephant stomp on your ear? Well, it's obviously something to do with hearing, right? Because it's ear. Why an elephant, though? I literally have no idea. What has an elephant got to do with your ear? And how is an elephant going to stomp on your ear? I really have no idea on this one. Let's find out.
Having no ear for music.
Okay, so basically maybe having a rubbish taste in music. Huh. An elephant, though. Why an elephant?
Throwing peas against a wall. Rzucać grochem o ścianę.
Throwing peas against a wall. What? Why would you... why would you throw... Maybe it's something that's pointless. Something that there's not going to be an outcome or a good outcome because it's pointless. Throwing peas at a wall is not going to do anything, right? So... that's my guess. It's going to be something to do with like doing something that's pointless, worthless, something like that. Oh, I don't know.
This one refers to a situation when you are being ignored. A similar English phrase is like talking to a brick wall.
Okay. So not almost, but not quite. So it's talking. Yeah, we would say talking to a brick wall. Because no one is listening. You're talking and literally no one is listening to you. Oh, I don't know. Can I have half a point for that, maybe?
Dull as tripe in oil. Nudne jak flaki z olejem.
I just assume dull as tripe in oil. I assume it doesn't taste very good. Tripe. I don't know if I think my mum would eat tripe. It's something you don't really get anymore, not in the UK, or you wouldn't eat in the UK really, or only the older people would eat. But I assume it just means something that's really boring. Dull is straight away is another word for boring. So I'm going to say it's just really boring. Something that's dull and boring.
It means that the person or thing this idiom is directed towards is painfully boring. The English equivalent is dull as dishwater.
Dull as dishwater. Yeah, dull as dishwater. I'll take that. I'm taking that. That was an easy one, I think. That was an easy one because dull means boring. Yes, 2.5 points maybe.
Looking for a hole in the hole. Szukać dziury w całym.
Looking for a hole in the hole. Technically, there is a hole in the hole, if you take off the W. Looking for a hole in the hole? No idea at all. I have literally nothing. Nothing is springing to my head there. Looking for a hole in a hole? Maybe there is only one way to do something? I don't know.
Trying to find fault where there isn't any.
Okay, got ya. So basically, there is no hole. You're looking for a hole in a hole, but you can't get a hole in a hole. But I don't... Surely it should be then looking for a hole, H-O-L-E, in a H-O-L-E, not a hole as in a hole. That doesn't make sense because that's still a hole. Anyway, surely it should be H-O-L-E, H-O-L-E. Weird. That one, no, I wouldn't have got.
Fall from the Christmas tree. Urwać się z choinki.
Fall from a Christmas tree? Maybe something to do with being lucky? Christmas trees are a time of joy, time of presents, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you've fallen from a Christmas tree and you're getting lots of presents. So maybe something to do with you're lucky, you've been good. Maybe. Another one where I have no idea. Let's find out.
This person isn't the brightest and very clever. Someone is a bit dim. A similar English saying is, did you get dropped on the head as a baby?
The funny story is, my sister, I'm sure she was dropped on her head as a baby because she is as thick as two planks. That's what I would say, thick as two planks, which is quite thick. I like that one, fall from a Christmas tree, but I don't really understand it. Maybe you could say because it's from a great height. Yeah, why a Christmas tree? Is it simply because it's a tall thing? But as I said, I'm sure my sister fell from a Christmas tree.
To jump at the sun with a hoe. Porywać się z motyką na słońce.
A hoe is a farming tool, like it's a pole with a flat thing on the end. But to jump at the sun with a hoe, I don't know. Something that's pointless. I don't know if I've said something similar already. Maybe it's pointless because you're never going to be able to do it. I literally have no idea. What does that mean? Honestly, I have no idea. No idea at all.
The resources you have are insufficient for the job that you want to do. It is too hard for you. An English equivalent is bite off more than you can chew.
See, that makes a bit more sense. Bite off more than you can chew. I just think this is very extreme, right? Who is going to jump to at the sun? I just think it doesn't. I think it's too extreme to make sense. But bite off more than you can chew. Yeah, that's one we would use for sure.
Pears on a willow. Gruszki na wierzbie.
No idea. No, pears on a willow. Do you get pears on a willow? Do pears grow from a willow tree? I don't think they do. They grow from a pear tree. So, something that's not natural? That's all I got for you. That is all I've got. I'm hopeless. I really don't know.
When someone promises you something they can't actually give.
Mate, maybe I was sort of right. Maybe I was sort of right in the lines of pears don't grow on willows. So you can't get pears from willows. And so that makes sense when someone promises you something you can't actually give. Actually sort of makes sense. That one is one of the first ones that makes sense.
Drill a hole in your belly. Wiercić komuś dziurę w brzuchu.
I'm going to say when you've eaten too much. When you've eaten too much and you get a big, fat, bloated stomach and you just would love a hole in your tummy for it all to disappear. And it's like when your tummy feels like a balloon after you've eaten, you just need a pin. That's a saying. Right, let's give that a try.
When someone keeps bothering you about something and it's getting annoying.
I think my reasoning made more sense than the actual English. When someone keeps bothering you about something and it's getting annoying, I'm sorry, I think it's better to be saying that you're full up. Yeah, I reckon drill a hole in your belly should mean you're full up. Definitely. That doesn't make sense. So in the comments, I know you guys are great. Let me know how that even makes sense. Please. Drill a hole in your belly. What? Next.
To turn the cat around by its tail. Odwracać kota ogonem.
My cats would be annoyed. Pixie and Astro would be a little bit annoyed if I turned them around with their tail. I can tell you that for nothing. Well, no, actually, when you stroke them, they sort of turn. Anyway. Something to do with bad behaviour, to be nasty, to do something wrong or be nasty. That's what I'm going, because you shouldn't turn a cat round by its tail, poor kitty cats. That's what I'm going with.
The phrase refers to the gentle art of presenting facts in a false or distorted light.
What? What? I just don't get it. That just doesn't make sense. To turn a cat round by its tail is the phrase refers to the gentle art of presenting facts in a false or distorted light. That's basically what like newspapers do, isn't it? I just don't understand. Help me, guys, please. And while you're in the comments, obviously subscribe and like the video. I don't get it. Anyway, let's continue.
What does gingerbread have to do with a windmill? Co ma piernik do wiatraka?
I don't know what a gingerbread has to do with a windmill. Maybe it has nothing. Okay, that's what I'm going to guess. What they're saying has nothing to do with what we were talking about. I've got this, I reckon. I've got this.
This is the way to caution the person you are talking with that what they just said has little relevance or connection to the topic of your conversation.
See, that makes sense. That makes sense. And that was it. Some made sense. Some make complete sense, right? The elephant and the ear was a little bit... Yeah, I understand it's something to do with your ear and your hearing maybe, but I don't know where the elephant comes in. There's some dull as tripe in oil. I assume that was quite easy. I assume tripe in oil is not very nice and is pretty dull. Some are really easy and some seem to have no link at all to the actual meaning. And I just don't understand it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Help me out in the comments, please do, because I didn't really get some of them. And so you guys will be brilliant, I'm sure, and help me out. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Join the Discord server because I really, really need recommendations, especially of Polish videos that have subtitles. Especially if it's like comedy and TV stuff, please have ones with subtitles because I will not have a clue. Thank you, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.